It was toasty today. In fact, the second hottest day of the summer season so far. Officially, at the airport, 92, only bested by the 94 we had back in late June. I think it was on the 24th of June. That was the other hot, really hot day we've had this summer. But it's been a summer full of pretty hot days. In fact, today, our 12th day with highs in the 90s. We average about 8 per season. And as you can see, there's some variation from year to year, but overall, this has been the hottest summer since the summer of 2020, when we had upwards of 15 90-degree days that summer 5 years ago. In the meantime, things are quiet on the radar. We did, as we expected, we did have a couple of very isolated showers earlier on. One moved down through West Point over towards Rock Camp in Columbiana County. And early this afternoon, we had a sprinkle and a shower around the Hubbard area and other parts of Trumbull and Mercer counties. But it was, for the most part, a very dry, uneventful day across the valley. Another check-in on Erin. This is still a tropical storm. Now, Erin's having a little bit of a hard time with some dry air getting entrained in it, but we're still expecting Erin, as it moves across the Atlantic, to become a hurricane. In fact, by the weekend, it could be a major hurricane, a Category 2 or 3, as it passes north of Cuba, Hispaniola, Puerto Rico. And we are expecting a curve as this comes closer to the U.S. There could be some rough surf and rip currents coming up next week for the beaches of the southeast, but a direct landfall at this point does not seem all that likely. Back here at home, a clear sky tonight will make for good viewing for the peak of the Perseid meteor shower. This is usually one of the better meteor showers of the year. Now, the moon was just full a few nights ago, back on Friday night. It'll still be fairly illuminated once the moon rises tonight, about 10:30. But this meteor shower is worth checking out if you want to spend some time outdoors, find the darkest place, give your eyes time to adjust, and you might see a handful, maybe even double digits, the number of meteors you might see overnight. Usually the Perseids provide a better opportunity to see a couple of dozen meteors per hour, but that moon will kind of inhibit things overnight tonight. But the weather itself will cooperate for anyone who wants to do a little sky gazing. 69 degrees. The chance for showers starting to ramp up later on tonight. Heading into tomorrow morning, as you head out the door, there may be some showers around as Wednesday gets underway. And in some parts of the area, these will be the first raindrops of the entire month so far. It's not a washout for Wednesday, but showers can be around early. Scattering of showers and storms again in the afternoon. Not expecting any severe weather tomorrow, but with as humid as it's going to be tomorrow, you could see a real downpour in some spots. It'll be needed rain if you do see some of these raindrops tomorrow, and it won't be quite as hot, even though it will be quite humid, 82 tomorrow afternoon. This front rolls through then, and then we get a break from the heat and humidity for a day or two. It'll be not all that humid at all Thursday and into Friday, although by Friday and the weekend it will start to warm up again, and by the end of the weekend the humidity comes back as well. When we look ahead over the next 10 days, temperatures peak over the weekend and then retreat back to average, maybe even a little below average during the final 10 days of August. So I think the worst of the summer heat will be with us in the near term and over the weekend, but then after that it should start to back off. We do need some rain, Madison, so I know anybody with outdoor plans tomorrow might be annoyed by the raindrops, and there might be a shower or storm Sunday as well. But at this point, my yard is pretty much dead, so any raindrops will be kind of welcome.
Yeah, we've got to feed our plants and our grass somehow.
Yes, indeed.
Thanks, Eric.